I vote yes, or I vote no.
Days after celebrating her latest academic achievement of a diploma in law at IUI University, Minister of State for Lands Persis Namuganza's ministerial position hangs in the balance as she faced censure by her parliamentary colleagues. At least 200 legislators signed in support of a censure motion against Namuganza. Several charges were brought against Namuganza, but why did the embattled minister face a censure? On 23 December 2022, Honorable John Amos Okot, the Agago North Member of Parliament, moved a motion seeking a resolution of the House to pass a vote of censure against Persis Namuganza, the Minister of State for Housing. He tabled the motion during plenary, chaired by Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayewa. These followed recommendations by the Committee on Rules, Privileges and Discipline that found Namuganza to have specifically insulted the leadership of Parliament for instituting an ad hoc committee to investigate her over the Naguru-Nakawa land allocations.
Thank you, Right Honorable.
Parliament's ad hoc committee in their report recommended that Namuganza steps aside for falsifying a presidential directive that saw the Uganda Land Commission allocate chunks of land to a section of investors. However, Namuganza is reported to have said Parliament is powerless and unable to censure her concerning her involvement in the Naguru-Nakawa land allocations. It's against this rant that 348 members of Parliament voted to censure the minister following a Honorable Mwine Mpaka-led committee formed under Rule 109 of the Rules of Procedure to establish whether a prima facie case had been established against the minister.
Based on the above evidence, the committee finds that the evidence proves the allegations contained in the motion and meets the standard of proof required to establish a prima facie case.
Sejoba Isaac, in my sound mind, I vote yes.
Sech Kubo Theodore.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes.
Sech Toleko Robert.
Right Honorable Speaker, I vote yes.
Semuju Ibrahim.
I vote yes.
I hereby declare that the motion has been carried, that Honorable Namuganza Persis be censured. It's required under Rule 109, Sub-Rule 13 of our Rules of Procedure. I will inform the President accordingly within 24 hours.
However, there is more as to why the minister was censured than just what is being revealed.
Namuganza, if you want to quote sub-rule 1, keep sub-rule 2, that is the rule that governs the ruling of the speaker, whether the matter is sub judice or not. I thank you, Right Honourable.
Thank you. 2 minutes each.
If you look at the statement of the committee, in the engagement with Honorable Namuganza, the words she was applying, referring to this parliamentary member.
A member shall not refer to any matter, any particular matter which is sub judice. Right Honourable, that's a procedural matter I wanted, and the information I wanted to give the House.
Besides the Naguru-Nakawa land saga, it is alleged that Namuganza also took to social media and television to question the operations, powers and integrity of the presiding officers of Parliament to form ad hoc committee. The Committee on Rules was then tasked to investigate the allegations and observed that the statements made by Namuganza on social media imputed improper motives on Parliament. The committee noted that her statements were an affront to the dignity of Parliament, that they denigrated public trust and confidence in the integrity of the office of the Speaker, members and the institution of Parliament, and brought the House and its members into disrepute.
Our Parliament has been violating our own rules. I'm reading the rules that govern us. Right Honourable, is this Parliament above the law?
This Parliament is not above the law. And that's why you took us to court and you lost. You took this Parliament to court to stop the investigation of the committee, and the court ruled in favor of Parliament.
Namuganza has repeatedly declined to apologize on the floor of Parliament, arguing that a witch hunt is in progress. She claims that her differences with the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, have clouded the judgment of the House at her instigation, and threatened to move a motion against the Speaker of Parliament and her counterpart, Honorable Moses Magogo.
In future, I intend to move a motion against Honorable Magogo Moses and the Speaker of this House, Anita Among, for procuring a fraudulent marriage, which is turning into a personal fight. in this house.
Namuganza says she fell foul of among after her husband, who is a town clerk in Makindi, allegedly nullified Among's marriage to Fufa President Moses Magogo. Namuganza declined to appear before a committee constituted by Parliament at the direction of the Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayewa to probe her condition and the merits of the censure motion. The 7-member committee was chaired by Mbarara City South Legislator Mwine Mpaka. Other members included Jasper Kabulindi, Wilfred Nwagaba, Betty Ethel, Nancy Achora, Geoffrey Ekanya, and Bumali Mpindi. Article 118, subsection 2 of the Constitution stipulates that upon a vote of censure being passed against a minister, the President shall, unless a minister resigns his or her office, take appropriate action in the matter. It should be noted that the censured ministers do not necessarily lose their seats, although the Constitution envisages that the minister against whom such a motion is carried resigns. Derek Kabyanga, BTM News Today.